Hidden within the silent halls of Buckingham Palace lies a secret that could reshape the monarchy forever. Princess Catherine, once bound by the regal chains of discretion, emerges with a revelation that echoes Queen Elizabeth's most intimate confidences. As whispers of a clandestine meeting surface, the world holds its breath for the truth that could mend or fracture the House of Windsor. Before we go deeper into what this really means for the royal family, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. In the dim light of the throne room, a shadowed figure leans forward, listening intently as echoes of a past conversation replay in her mind. Each corner of the room holds a secret, known only to those who've dared to dream beyond what is decreed. It was here, surrounded by the austere stillness and age-old grandeur, that Princess Catherine stood witness to a moment she could never have foreseen. The Queen herself, known for her steadfast resilience and enigmatic smile, had shared a fragment of her heart, a wish buried beneath the burdens of her crown. This revelation centered not around affairs of state, but rather the fates of her beloved grandsons, Prince William and Prince Harry. These two heirs, entwined by both blood and circumstance, held the key to a legacy that had weathered centuries. Yet, as Catherine holds this secret close, a conflict brews within her. Silence is the sworn duty of a royal, a vow taken to protect the frail peace that sustains the monarchy. But now, the weight of this knowledge is a silent tempest, swirling with implications of hope and despair. The Queen's words linger, their intent as elusive as the shadows that flicker against the ancient walls. To reveal what was spoken could either heal the bond between brothers or rend it irreparably asunder, exposing the raw wounds of past grievances hidden beneath their distinguished veneers. It is a double-edged sword, a revelation that carries with it the power to redefine the Windsor dynasty as either a paradigm of unity or a relic of division. Catherine's heart teeters on the edge of this dilemma, her mind a battleground of loyalty and intuition. She knows that the truth can often be a mercurial ally, offering liberation while demanding its own price. The once unshakable foundation of the monarchy trembles subtly under the weight of possibility. A future that bends not to tradition, but to truth. In that unrelenting silence, Catherine sees the potency of her choice to speak or remain silent. As the weight of the Queen's final wish looms, the palace corridors tremble with memories, carrying us back to the beginning, where the seeds of royal discord were first sown. The image of brotherly love was once revered as the cornerstone of the Windsor dynasty, but in the heart of these royal chambers, what unseen force turned harmony into hostility? Delve into the tumultuous saga of William and Harry, stitched together by legacy, yet pulled apart by destiny, a division possibly foreseen by an astute monarch. The early years painted an idyllic picture. Two young princes, William with wisdom in his eyes, and Harry bearing a cheeky grin, exploring the grounds of royal estates and crafting a bond forged not by the crowns they would bear, but by the shared experiences of youth. Together they navigated the treacherous waters of royal expectations, buoyed by their mother's unwavering devotion, their world a treasure chest of laughter and loyalty. But even in the realm of dreams, reality cast its shadow, a shadow born from the tradition and scrutiny that each step they took commanded. As years unfurled, duty and love intertwined with a public narrative, expectations whispered ominously between school halls and public appearances, the weight of which each felt but could not yet voice. Camaraderie gave way to tension, the threads of their brotherhood pulling taut, not snapping, but straining, each decision laden with unspoken obligation and the ghosts of what could be. To remain close was their silent vow, amidst the rumors and the relentless glare of the world watching, eyes peeled for any fracture. Despite their noble attempts, maintaining a bond in this gilded cage proved to be a Herculean task. Poised as they were in monarchical glory, they yearned for the lives hidden behind the glass. Duty's call had grown louder, drowning the tender shouts of youthful dreams. Love, too, played its hand, offering treasures and trials in equal measure, threatening to draw the line in which they'd find themselves on opposing sides. Somewhere deep within, the pressure of choice challenged the very essence of fraternity, leaving them at intersections shaped by public duty and personal desire. External forces marched relentlessly, guided by agendas not their own. Whispers of outside influence wrapped themselves around their story, with voices unheard on grand stages, dictating private affairs and personal growth. Choices born out of instinct clashed with expectation, and out of the walls of the palaces, rumours scaled the gates like unwanted spectres. Driven apart by forces both outside and in, their paths became a cautionary tale, as their struggles of heart and throne entwined in the fabric of destiny. At a distance, Queen Elizabeth watched over her grandsons. The heart of a monarch can juggle millennia of tradition, emotions threading through the tapestry of state. Though outwardly silent, her eyes, the eyes of history, saw the potential for what the world might call an impossible rift between two figures once ornamented by unity. Her hope glimmered in their shared blood. Her unspoken wishes for reconciliation surrounded the divide like an unfinished tapestry of promise. As the story of William and Harry weaves through time's loom, the Queen's prescient heart hints at a revelation waiting to see light, her desire subtle yet profound. And as the world awaits time's verdict on their tale, we are led into the next chapter of this regal mystery. As we step deeper into the labyrinth of royalty, a clandestine procession leads us to an unexpected location where the Queen's foresight painted a portrait of the future she envisioned. Behind an unassuming door within the regal fortress lies a chamber that housed the echoes of destiny. Witness the unveiling of this hidden archive, a place once sacred to the Queen, where secrets of the past, present, and future intersect. It is here that the tapestry of her final wish comes to life, holding the key to the brothers' fate. For years, the chamber sat in silence behind darkened arches, its location privy only to a select few. Many speculated about its significance, but none dared to decipher the enigma until now. This chamber, though secluded, pulsated with importance. It was not merely four walls enclosing a space. It was the Queen's sanctuary. Here, she gave life to her deepest thoughts, carving her legacy into secrecy. The room stood as a testament to her reign, a powerful nexus between her inner turmoil and regal duties. Among the relics that lay there, scattered amidst ancient manuscripts and fading portraits, were artifacts of immense significance. Each one whispered tales of ambition, triumph, and betrayal. An old, tarnished crown, perhaps a symbol of her earliest struggles and victories, lay adjacent to an ornate quill, a tool with which she forged destiny from ink and parchment. Hidden messages woven into tapestries adorned the walls, their cryptic patterns yet to be unraveled. These artifacts were not leftovers of forgotten times. They were deliberate icons of an enduring story, curated by the Queen herself, cartoed by the Queen herself. Enter Catherine, the Queen's most astute confidant, summoned by fate and an insatiable curiosity. With cautious reverence, she sifted through the chamber's secrets, piecing together a mosaic of royal history. Catherine's fingertips traced the spine of the Queen's journal, a vessel teeming with cryptic entries and foreboding prophecies. Her heartbeat echoed in her ears as she imagined the monarch hunched over her desk, penning what would come to be her final wish. This wish, shrouded in mystery, was a secret the Queen took to her grave. Its contents never intended for idle speculation, but rather reserved for those worthy to carry its weight. Yet, this room was more than a vault of remembrance. It was where the Queen fortified her resolve, inscribing her desires and fears alike, a silent witness to her mortal musings. It was here that the fine line between the Queen's sovereign duties and personal longing blurred into one. The chamber held her moments of stark clarity, and the turbulent nights spent wrestling with shadows of doubt. As Catherine unraveled the tapestry of revelations, she knew the Queen's writings held more than personal musings. They were guided missives, intended to shape the fate of an uncertain future. What teetered on the edge of revelation could topple dynasties or uphold legacies. The final wish a double-edged sword, yet unsheathed. But what did she intend to reveal, lock away, or ignite with those final words? Speculation hung heavy in the air, like a fog, obstinately impervious to the light of certainty. Armed with the echoes of the past, Catherine must now wrestle with present realities as she prepares to navigate the delicate balance between her royal obligations and personal convictions. With the weight of a dynasty resting upon her shoulders, Princess Catherine faces an impossible decision. It was as if every whisper of the past, every echo of tradition, coalesced into a formidable shadow that loomed over her, urging her forward even as it held her back. From the tender age when she first danced through the grand halls of royalty, wide-eyed and bursting with hopes not yet weighed down by reality, Catherine had been groomed to uphold a legacy. Those first steps in court were more than physical. They were her initiation into a world where smiles veiled intention, and every gesture bore meaning. Over the years, she had learned the art of diplomacy, the subtle intricacies of navigating intrigue, and the delicate balance between submission and rebellion. Now, standing at a crossroads, it seemed those lessons would serve her well or unravel everything she'd built. Her dress, regal yet restrained, whispered against the marble floors as she paced, her mind a tempest of conflict. The Queen's wish, a simple parchment, heavy with implications, had been thrust into her life with the force of destiny. It represented not just a loved one's final request, but a fork in the path that led either to unity or division. Each decision she weighed felt as if it held the fate of the monarchy in its grasp. In moments of solitude, when the grandeur of her position faded into the blurred background, she confronted an uncomfortable truth. Power and responsibility were a double-edged sword. While the crown offered her a voice, it simultaneously demanded her silence. Yet, the turmoil did not end there. Her heart wrestled with unending dichotomies, where tradition demanded preservation, but her soul begged for transparency. Would revealing this wish honor the past or dismantle the fragile peace she cherished? William, stalwart and steady, embodied continuity and assurance. His love for their family was unwavering, a compass pointing north through every storm. Harry, once so close, now seemed like a ship navigating choppy waters away from the harbor of his birthright. Their perspectives, their dreams shaped by parallel but diverging paths, influenced Catherine profoundly. Could she bridge the chasm between them, or risk deepening it? The world watched with bated breath, each conjecture, each rumour a ripple in the societal pond. A whisper of the Queen's wish could topple alliances. While its concealment might sow whispers of conspiracy, Catherine pondered the broader stage where her personal choice would unfurl, a realm where leaders and commoners alike sought signals in the behaviours of the royals. Her fears of backlash, born not from cowardice, but a deep understanding of history's weight, tugged at her conscience. Decisions like this had kindled revolutions, altered borders, shaped centuries. How could she not tread carefully? But ethical considerations did not bow to fear, nor did they honour cowardice. Still, she bore the task of considering each possible outcome, knowing full well that the court of public opinion was both judge and jury, ever ready with judgment. The knowledge gained through Wistow, and experience guided her, though whispers in the dark might counsel otherwise. Asterisk as the sand slips through the hourglass, time presses on Catherine's heartstrings, propelling her toward the moment when silence must end and truth must rise. Asterisk history serves as both a mirror and a warning, and within the echoes of royal lineage lies the answer to a pressing question. Can the past illuminate the way forward? The annals of royalty are peppered with tales of sibling strife, where the bond between those united by blood was tested by ambition and the relentless pull of destiny. Kings and queens long past have faced the dissonance that comes with power coursing through their veins. The necessity to rule contending with the desire for kinship. History speaks of Countess Matilda and King Stephen, their royal machinations, a cautionary tale of divided family loyalties, leading to decades of turmoil. Or recall the infamous brothers, Richard the Lionheart and King John, whose rivalry reverberated across kingdoms, changing English history forever. These stories of yore serve not merely as bedtime anecdotes, but as lessons written in stony steps of palaces now encrusted with the dust of deserted times. In their footsteps, the modern heirs of the Windsors find themselves entwined in a similarly twisting narrative. Like their predecessors, William and Harry stand on either side of a dividing line, carved not just by circumstance but by the choices of heirs and spares throughout centuries. As their lives unfold publicly, the echoes of yesteryears grow louder, revealing parallels so striking it would seem fate itself scribbles both past and present on the monarchic scroll. Queen Elizabeth, custodian of ages, undoubtedly gleans from these stories a complex tapestry of triumph interwoven with treachery. her reign a testament to resilience grounded in the cautionary whispers of time. The QUN's deep appreciation for history extends to advising those she loves most. Her nuanced understanding of family dynamics has allowed her to deftly navigate the treacherous waters that could easily fracture a dynasty. It's whispered among those entrusted with the keys to Buckingham that Her Majesty often turned to the shadows of those ancient rulers for wisdom, drawing strength from the lessons learned through their trials and tribulations. Queen Elizabeth's reign has been defined by stability and dignity, qualities forged from contemplating her predecessors' victories and defeats, an intricate dance of power and kinship etched into the very stones of Windsor itself. And here stands Catherine, poised, aware of the ticking hands of time that cannot silence the past. One wonders if, in her quiet moments, when the palace settles into a hush, she considers those lessons with a grave relentlessness. For Catherine must face not just the immediate challenges of her position, but also the legacy she is entwined with, a legacy that demands wisdom gleaned from thrones of old. Could it be that her understanding of royal history offers her a compass, one that guides her decisions as she navigates her role, a beacon in the thickening twilight of familial schism? As the royal mantle weaves the wisdom of history with the urgency of now, Catherine stands prepared to unveil a truth buried deep within the chronicles of the Queen's heart. In a moment destined to echo through the ages, Princess Catherine takes the world stage to deliver a revelation as timeless as the throne itself. Holding the threads of legacy in her hands, she unravels Queen Elizabeth's final wish, a wish suffused with hope, love, and destiny for the royal bloodlines she cherished. The atmosphere is thick with expectation, a collective breath being held as eyes and ears gather from every corner of the globe. Cameras flash with the urgency of a dozen beating hearts, the energy in the air as palpable as it is invisible. Inside the palace, corridors echo the whispers of courtiers, each one grappling with the weight of what is to come, as if the very walls were vibrating with anticipation. The tension is electric, crackling like a summer storm before the rain, casting long shadows upon the anxious faces of the monarchy and media alike. Each heartbeat syncs with the ticking of time, a rhythm of history unfolding in real time. Princess Catherine, poised in the spotlight that once seemed to belong solely to the Queen, holds not just a letter but a legacy to be shared. Words simple yet profound spill from her lips like sacred verses, etched across the ages. Her voice, steady and resolute, resonates in every ear. The Queen's final wish unfolds like a tapestry before them. A vision for unity, a call for compassion, a plea for a dynasty bound not by tradition alone, but by renewed purpose and kinship. Queen Elizabeth's message, delivered with regal grace, is filled with personal, heartfelt sentiments woven like fine threads into a majestic narrative. She speaks beyond the grave to her beloved grandsons, William and Harry, with the gentle yet firm hand of a monarch and grandmother alike. Her words address them with an unmistakable warmth, reaching out across the chasm of time and space, entrusting them with the future of a legacy crowned with hopes and dreams. There, in the open expanse of possibility and expectation, the Queen's love for her family emerges as the guiding light, asking them to mend cracks, bridge spaces, and carry forth harmony in their union. As the revelation unfolds, the reaction is immediate and profound. William stands solemn yet luminous, the echo of his grandmother's directives resonating in his very posture. Across from him, Harry breathes deeply, grappling with oceans as raw as the truth now laid bare. The public watches with rapt attention, their perceptions subtly shifting, rendered fragile and renewed. For many, this moment offers a composite glimpse of familial bonds entwined with the thorns and blooms of royal duty. With the truth now a part of the public realm, the ripple effects begin, antagonizing old wounds and opening pathways to unforeseen reconciliations, setting the stage for an extraordinary denouement. The Queen's wish lingers in the ether like a herald, inviting a future not yet written, one where legacies are not just inherited, but envisioned anew. Here lies the potential for a reimagined monarchy, poised on the edge of transformation. And as history stirs, awaiting the next chapter, the shadows of conflict and harmony dance a delicate waltz, awaiting the courage of a new dawn. In the fallout of revelation, every truth demands reckoning. Now, the fractured lines of royalty must confront their past, while navigating the precarious potential of their future. Here, emotional truths collide in powerful exchanges, revealing whether Queen Elizabeth's final wish is a beacon of hope or a flashpoint of discord. The opulent halls of the palace, once silent witnesses to grandeur, now echo with whispered confrontations and shouted truths. William and Harry, bound not only by blood but by gone camaraderie, find themselves standing on opposing shores of a turbulent sea. The scales of confusion and hurt tip precariously, threatening to spill over into irreparable distances. A charged silence envelops their meetings, pregnant with unresolved sentiments, each word a careful tread on fragile ice, capable of shattering past grievances or paving the bridge to newfound unity. Catherine, her steadfast presence, a pillar of calm amidst the storm, presents an unexpected announcement, casting ripples that test her intricate weave of familial ties. Her poised demeanor belies the internal turmoil that subtly tugs at the strings of loyalty and love, setting the stage for both scrutiny and solace. This revelation, a harbinger of change, demands answers from those unprepared to question deeply held beliefs and allegiances. The royal sphere, under public scrutiny, finds its image in flux, an institution at the precipice of transformation, teetering between revered tradition and the urgent necessity of modern relevance. A nation watches with bated breath, the monarchy's shifting visage, a reflection of an evolving society, eager to rewrite its stories of honor and legacy. In shadows, the elder royals offer their counsel, ancient wisdom wrapped in words meant to steady uncertain wills. Their voices, maps of time, seek to guide William and Harry through terrain fraught with pitfalls of pride and patches of forgiveness. Yet, the young princes, products of an era marked by both its burdens and blessings, stride paths part divergent, part convergent. Their eyes, teeming with the potential for reconciliation, look to a horizon not yet defined, but pregnant with possibility. Amidst strife, sprouting from seeds sown by revelations, glimpses of healing emerge, delicate, yet promising. These are moments where eyes once hardened by misunderstanding soften, where hands once clenched in animosity find tentative peace in gestures of goodwill. The hearts of the young royals whisper of paths forward, where walls of grievance may give way to bridges of hope, over rivulets of shared laughter and renewed vows of brotherhood. With tides of change sweeping through the corridors of power, the time is nigh for a new dawn, where retrospective wisdom and prospective vision intertwine to reshape the contours of the monarchy. As the mists of the past recede, a new day beckons for the House of Windsor, a dawn ushered in by a wish that transcends time and title. Join us in this intimate exploration of a possible transformation where the fractures of yesterday forge the united front of tomorrow, redefining destiny in ways only imagined. The echoes of Queen Elizabeth's quiet wish, whispered through corridors of history, find resonance in the hearts of her descendants. Intriguingly, it begins as an aspiration, one that imagines harmony where discord once dwelled. Her dream, imbued with grace, sparks an emblem of unity, threading together the narrative of a family forever etched onto the canvas of a nation. In the aftermath, we find William, Harry, and Catherine emerging as architects of this new legacy. Like skilled weavers, they gather threads of past grievances, binding them into a tapestry of forgiveness and kinship. It's not an immediate revelation, but a series of deliberate steps, each carefully placed as soldiers on a chessboard. Their efforts breathe life into a fresh era, driven by candor and tempered by time. As they walk this aspirational path, they do so not just for the crown, but for bonds reshaped beyond privilege, revealing a commitment to the familial ties transcending their reign. This reconnection reverberates powerfully beyond the palace gates, sending ripples through Britain and the Commonwealth alike. Observers witness a refreshingly unbreakable alignment between duty and kin, a transformation not only observed but felt, as whispers of once dissonant chapters fade into memory. The unity of purpose elevates the monarchy, infusing it with relevance once thought slipping through its fingers. With renewed purpose, the House of Windsor steps into the light, casting long shadows of influence across continents, their reunification a beacon of hope, prosperity, and collective resolve. Guided by this newfound amity, the royal family's role sets to evolve, carving a place within the fabric of a rapidly shifting society. No longer just ceremonial, they embody symbols of resilience and continuity, adapting yet anchored by tradition. Their journey redefines the essence of monarchy in the modern world, a partner in dialogue, a proponent of progress, and a pillar echoing the voice of the people. It is within this evolution that the true spirit of their legacy lies, their ceremonial crowns, now a metaphor for shared responsibility and collective human touch. At this juncture, the weight of their emotional journey becomes the indelible mark upon the monarchy. It is a testament not just to perseverance, but to the transformative power of love. A testament written in courses that run blood deep. These strides bear witness to a family's willingness to redefine themselves, turning an introspective eye toward the future with a new understanding of their role in a shifting paradigm. This vision broadens hearts, redefining the legacy they weave from both ether and earth. And so, we stand on the precipice of hope, a hope that pulses with the timeless cadence of legacy's promise, where legacy is both inheritance and a pledge renewed within each generation. As the royal family tightens its embrace in defiance of the chaos from which it was born anew, the final chapter reveals its promise, a testament to the resilience of love, family, and tradition. This tale, carved from history's hand, is but the beginning, a dawn that heralds possibilities, unbound, and futures unveiled. In the face of turmoil, the Windsor dynasty stood resilient, with a wish turned revelation as its guiding star. Now, as the monarch saga unfolds anew, we delve into the enduring legacy of Queen Elizabeth. Through whispers of times past and the bold legacy her wishes have scripted for future generations, Queen Elizabeth's final wish, whispered within the halls of history, sought unity for William and Harry, a wish that holds profound implications for the royal lineage. It becomes a beacon, casting light upon their path, urging them to walk together through the corridors of a lineage touched by adversity, yet grounded in an indomitable spirit. In honoring this wish, the brothers not only pay homage to their grandmother's memory, but also shape the narrative of the monarchy's modern chapter, weaving tales of compassion and brotherhood into its rich tapestry. As this narrative unfolds, the royal family demonstrates resilience against the tides of change. They embrace transformation with grace, courage, and a newfound understanding of their enduring duty. Each challenge they face becomes a stepping stone, crafting a legacy that is as much about the future as it is a reflection on the past. What was once seen as insurmountable adversity transforms into a chapter of growth and unity as the family forges forward, balancing tradition with modernity. Within this evolving landscape, William and Harry stand poised to redefine their roles, not just as princes, but as leaders within a monarchy, adapting to the demands of a new era. Their stories, as individuals and as brothers, begin to intertwine once more, allowing for a renewed commitment to service, guided by the ethical principles and empathy instilled in them from a young age. Their engagement with the world speaks to a future where royalty represents not a distance removed from the people, but a bridge that connects tradition with contemporary values. This transformation owes much to Princess Catherine, whose influence as a catalyst for change and continuity cannot be understated. Her unwavering strength, compassion, and open-hearted approach bring a refreshing depth to the royal narrative, inspiring both within the palace walls and beyond. She embodies a new generation's spirit, graceful yet progressive, ensuring the monarchy's relevance and resonance in a rapidly changing society. Her presence serves as a testament to the enduring power of dedication and kindness, qualities that strengthen the royal family's collective role in national and global discourses. Gazing ahead, the monarchy envisions a future that embraces adaptability while cherishing the principles that have defined it through centuries. Their aspirations are rooted in a desire to remain not just figures of history, but active participants in a world that evolves by the day. With steadfast devotion, they endeavor to leave a mark that honors the past, yet looks hopefully forward to tomorrow's promise. As we close this chapter of royal reawakening, let us carry forward the timeless legacy, where the quiet whispers of yesteryear dance with the vibrant echoes of tomorrow, forever interwoven within the kingdom's heart. In this intersection of past and future, Queen Elizabeth's unyielding spirit continues to captivate and inspire, a beacon in the continuum of royalty and its ceaseless journey through time.